Hey, I think that I would love to go a little bit deeper into what I was talking about previously in relation to the brain and our universe and the solar system and the multiverses, the megaverse, the omniverses, and what we know or what we interpret as what we think we know or what we interpret as what we create that we know, because the brain, our brain, this thing inside here, it's a holographic computer, and this holographic computer enables us to literally see or compute what we want it to. So what I mean by that is the brain is a holographic computer that I'm going to look at my notes here. I've only just written one line, so let me just read it out. Okay, the brain is a holographic computer that interprets what it sees into what we want it to see. So that's it. I don't have anything else written on this paper. Literally just that. Okay. And it's not even paper, it's just on an envelope. But to go into that, okay, so my disclaimer is I don't have no qualifications. I don't have qualifications in nothing. I got some basic maths and I got some basic English qualifications and some other qualifications but what I've got is what I've also got is levels of overstanding into music, where I play a satellite dish. That's what I call that thing over there. I call it a satellite dish. I've been calling it that for a long time. It's called a steel pan. What I'd like to say is that, yeah, I'm just going to really delve in from what I have accumulated in so much information that it's really important to get it across while I'm able to, really. Now, I don't want to take too long here, so I'm going to go into what I think it is. So I'm just literally going to be talking candidly to you to show you where I'm coming from. Now, I don't even remember where we left it last time, because it wasn't this is not the day after video. This is the week after video or thereabouts. I'm going to get more consistent in doing videos. But what I would say is that what I'm going to talk candidly about is something that I've been talking about for a little while, where I was saying to people, because you see the whole Jesus, when we go into religion, the whole Jesus concept, and we've got this play of words that we can use, called con and sept. Yeah, con being something that is not real, that is false, and sept, which is susceptible to things that are not true, things that have been tampered with. So what I would say is that what I have found from actually reading another book, a really, really powerful and interesting book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, that book has opened me up again on another level. And many of the 500 top successful men that contributed to creating that book through Napoleon Hill, they got to the bag, and the success that they got, they were able to fulfill their dreams and take it to exponential levels that I haven't experienced. and exponential levels that I would love to experience, and in my lifetime I intend to get to. Even if I get to an iota of what they achieved, I will be happy and grateful and thankful and humble. So yeah, but the power of believing is really all you need. You don't need nothing more than that. If you got the power of believing locked and stocked in your brain, in your body, in your mind, okay, you will literally have everything you need as a tool to take you to where you need to get to. There's a few other things you're going to need, but that thing is something called auto suggestion. It's something that you could actually take and just run with, and literally make that something that you can develop on another level to take you to other levels of existence that you have not or couldn't begin to fathom or taste without putting yourself on the line. So, with that, I'm going to go straight to the point. So, the point is Jesus, the story of Jesus, or which we call Yeshua or Tammuz or Isa, the different names from different cultural perspectives of the being who came and did many great works and gave many great sermons and gave many great deep and powerful teachings. I'm not now that being, or the powerful teachings that being came to give, according to the power of what he came to give, is exponential. But in the way that they say that he came and then was crucified or was a willing sacrifice, it's a whole nother ball game. And the fact that they're saying he's going to come back. Now, at that point, the willing sacrifice, or I get all of that. The coming back is the point that I'm talking about, that I'm actually making the point about. That point is that they're saying that he will come back, or rather, the good book, the Bible or the Biblos, the small book, is talking in ways that so many plain and normal Christians have no clue of, and others have much more than a clue of, because the book can be used for agreeable or disagreeableness. But the story is talking about the fact that he came as a child and then grew up and was talking from a young age and teaching from a young age, and came from an immaculate conception with no man putting a seed into Mary, his mother, and then he grows up and he marries a person named Mary, or Mary Magdalene, or Miriam, which they don't talk about the fact that there's a conclusion, there's a coincidence there, and then he also has children, which the book does not talk about in any way, shape, or form. But there are parts and certain suggestions and hints that you can see in there talking about the wedding that he was supposed to or been the host of, but yet he wasn't being the one who was getting married. That's what they say. And they say, oh no, Jesus never got married. It's sacrilege to say that because he kept himself pure. And they also... and the fact that he turned lots of water into wine for that ceremony. Yeah, lots of little points like that. Anyway, I want to take it to the point of, where Pontius Pilate then actually washed his hands of him and then crucified, and then he was crucified, and they say by the Jews and so on and so forth. It's a whole nother ball game. We're not going into all of that. The fact is that apparently he died. And what do they say is they say, oh, well, he's coming back. Now, the fake story and the real story, which there's a lot of in between in that, okay, is a whole lot of play. But the fake story, or the story that they talk about him coming back, is the part that the brain, the mind, the belief, the manifestation can bring across and make it real. So you can have a story that you can create, but you just decided to make up. But you can actually bring that story to a complete fruition by the fact that if you believe as strong as people who sit and meditate on what they've been told, anything is possible. So, what I'm going to cut to the chase and say is that even if the story did not exist, Christians and the power of their faith can bring it into existence and make it happen. What I mean by that is that faith can move mountains, faith can change the course of one's life. Faith can do many things. Faith can actually, because of the fact that the mere fact that we take it from the mental realm and bring it into existence, bring about something from not nothing, because the mind, the shape, weight, substance, energy, mental thinking, or thought has weight, shape, size, proportion. And if it didn't, they wouldn't say it did. If it didn't, it wouldn't have been a concept in our mind. There's that word again, concept. Concept into precept, intercept. If it didn't have those things, then it wouldn't have been there. So you know what? The beings who created us, wow, they are on another level, literally. They're probably right here with us right now. But listen, I'm going to have to stop this here because I need to go somewhere quick.